November the 4th, something powerful happens. Mars enters Sagittarius. It's like a spark lighting up our inner warrior. This energy pushes us to be brave, speak our truth, and move forward with confidence. Let's see what this means for you. Welcome in, my beautiful Aquarius friends. How are you? I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria. Let's go ahead, call in spirit, open up this space, and see what it is your soul is meant to hear today. So as Mars moves into Sagittarius, we have the spirit warrior energy that is moving through our lives. And I wanted to first start with a spirit animal that is coming forward as your ally, as your protector, and as your guide. So let's see what comes forward for you today, Aquarius. So we are getting the panda. And the panda is talking about boundaries for you. You actually have two spirit animals coming forward. I'll read the second one here. So first, the panda is coming forward about boundaries. Your space is sacred, Aquarius. Guests who overstay their welcome impact your aura. And you have every right to stand your ground. Your needs are important. You must nurture your soul with the same gentle love and support that you offer to others. Okay, so having some healthy boundaries is going to be very important for you. So you may have seen a panda somewhere as a confirmation of that. And we also have the blue jay, your intuition. They want you to trust your intuition here. So you may have seen a blue jay somewhere. So you are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you're free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. All right, so I wanted to read that one more time. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your hands and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you anymore. All right. So pandas and blue jays for you today. Look at all the support. Look at all the guidance you have, Aquarius. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards. So we are getting here, Page of Wands. You're entering a new phase in your life. This phase, they want you to look at it through a higher perspective, through a different lens, because the way things happen here are not the way that they've been happening, okay? So here, Spirit wants you to adopt a beginner's mindset. They want you to be flexible. They want you to be adaptable as you're moving through the experiences in your life. So that is the Page of Wands. We have the Five of Cups. So here I feel someone is holding on to resentment. You're holding on to some sort of disappointment, something that doesn't feel good. And this is blocking the view on the abundance that's already in your life. And I feel this is the perspective that Spirit is asking you to leave behind is of lack, is of negativity, is of pessimism, or whatever this is. To take off that dark cloak, especially if you've been wearing that dark cloak. There's change coming in right now. So that is the Five of Cups. We have the Justice card. So I feel justice is going to be served here. Something is going to be, any kind of wrongs, they're going to be written right, is what they're saying. The scales are going to be evened and balanced out. And I feel the law of balance is about to take shape, is about to play out in your world. This is where a lot of strength is going to be required through you. This is why the spirit or warrior energy is being activated. It's for you to move through this justice energy. Karma is also at play here. Now, the Justice card is a major arcana card, so this energy is going to be prominent in your life. However, it does tend to be in the background. So some of you are going to feel this energy intensely, while others are going to feel this subtly. All right, now I also want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. And I love it when all of you share with me how these cards connect with you, how they show up in your life, and how you resonate with this reading. So share with me in the comment section below. So Aquarius, what is going on in your lives here, my friends? Share with me in the comment section below. So I want to talk about this Five of Cups here because I feel this is bothering you. Like there's some sort of weight of emotions that you've been carrying recently, and Spirit is asking you to let them go and release them. And I do feel that there's almost like a reinvention of you happening through the experiences you're having. So there's something burning away. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind. But also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. All right, so the number 5, the number 11, and 11. Double 11s here. So you may be seeing the number 1111 on a clock. That is one of the most powerful angel numbers that you can see in your day-to-day life because it lets you know that you are in alignment with a higher calling, with your higher self, with a higher purpose. And everything that is happening in your life as you're seeing this number, it is happening in divine order. This is what I'm getting here. Divine order is coming through the Justice card. So this is really interesting what's happening here because I'm getting a lot of things that are mixed. This could be a mix of emotions that you are feeling. You're not exactly sure if you should be happy or if you should be sad. There's something that is tied to the past that is holding on to you, something that was unfair and unjust. And you just can't seem to let it go because you feel that justice hasn't been served yet. So this is where Spirit is asking you to surrender the outcome, the result to the divine. Holding on to it is only hurting you. It's only getting in your way, not anyone else's. They want you to let that go and let Spirit handle it. And you release the weight of worry, the weight of stress, the weight of resentment, the weight of, disappointment, like heavy emotions, and practice gratitude. So that practice of gratitude is going to be incredibly powerful for you right now, Aquarius, being grateful for everything that you have, genuinely being grateful. And not just writing some things down and not actually being grateful, but actually, being thankful, that you're in this beautiful world, in this life creating, right? So there are many things to be grateful for, and they really want you to focus on that and not the negative things or the things that are going wrong. Now, change is definitely taking place, and change sometimes for some of us is uncomfortable. And maybe you are in a place of discomfort right now, going through the changes, not exactly sure what's going to happen. Feels like the world is kind of burning away or falling away for you. And you just can't seem to let go of that past and move forward. Sometimes we get stuck in that, and it has to do with our thoughts. Thoughts that create emotions that don't feel good. And when we're in this loop, in this space, it blocks us from seeing what's actually abundant around us. Because the abundance also exists where this 5 of Cups energy is, in disappointment. It's up to you what you want to focus on. And what you focus on is what you create. So it's really important you understand where you're focusing your energy, especially here in your mind. What is it that you're giving your energy and thought to? And if you're having a hard time, like maybe you've been having a hard time sleeping, maybe there's been some sort of disagreement, someone didn't hold up their end of the bargain, someone didn't show up, they disappointed you, and it seems like it's a pattern, something that I feel stems from your childhood. This might have to do with your parents, something that you have to let go of and work on. So, Spirit is encouraging some of you to seek outside professional help through a therapist or a counselor, or to speak to someone to get something off your chest. Like a lot of heavy feelings I'm picking up on here. Not everyone's going to feel this. And, if you're not connecting with this, I feel this energy may be around you externally. Maybe there's somebody here that's sulking, and maybe you've been supporting them and they're not able to get out of that rut, out of that energy, right? So I feel this is around, and you might be seeing it online or in a movie somewhere. It feels a bit darker. It feels very slow moving, and it feels like the world is over in this space, and it actually isn't. And there's nothing wrong with you, Aquarius. I'm feeling someone who is being really hard on themselves because of some of the things that have happened or the things that haven't happened. So stop doing that to yourself. They want you to focus on giving yourself some more love and being grateful for you here in this world. You're incredibly powerful, right? And there's something here that is beginning. This is where the activation of that spirit warrior within you is starting. And this Page of Wands is letting you know that There's something new beginning, something new, like a new phase that you're entering, a new chapter that is opening. And your mindset, the way that you look at your world is going to be so, so important, because the way that you look at it is what it's going to be. It's that simple. And sometimes it's not simple, battling with our thoughts and our emotions, and that is half the battle, is trying to get over that and manage that. But they want you to be open. They want you to adopt a beginner's mindset. They want you to wipe the slate clean and start over somewhere, especially with something that you have been battling. I'm getting someone quitting something cold turkey here, choosing to quit drinking, smoking, drugs, like whatever this is, and change their life. So you might have a story around this. Maybe you were carrying a lot before and you have worked on yourself and you are able to put the past behind you and move forward. And this is justice being served. This is you finally balancing out what was out of alignment, out of balance, right? Karma is at play. I'm getting some sort of karmic ties to something from your past that is being cut now. They're cords. This is what I'm getting here. And a black dress, lots of black here. I'm getting a funeral. I'm getting something to do with grief or sadness. And maybe something that happened that was unjust or unfair, unjust or unfair, like something that happened that shouldn't have happened. And there's some sort of ongoing case surrounding. I'm getting the court, something to do with some legal work, some sort of, I'm getting lawyers, battles happening here. This is the justice card. So some of you are really going through it. Feels like you are in a battle and you're having to be the spirit warrior. And this is about being that peaceful spirit warrior, right? Focus is going to be a superpower for you. Intention behind actions, and know that divine timing is at play here. So Page of Wands. This is good news coming in. This is really good news coming in. Something that is opening up, that is around abundance, that has to do with something really working out for you. And this is through you stepping into this new light, this new perspective, this new lens. So mindset here, instead of lack, loss, scarcity, negativity, they want you to shift that to love and abundance and direct it there. This is where I feel some of you are going to start to work with your energy a little bit better in the month of November. And it's because you maybe have some sort of a vision or a dream around something. So you're taking things one at a time, as you're moving through something that feels stormy. Okay, so stay strong here. You've got this, and know that you are supported. There's no need to rush through this. Take it one step at a time, one day at a time. And I'm getting exploration here and a discovery happening, right? I feel you're not meant to beat yourself up if you make a mistake or fail. Sometimes we do that and we stay in that energy, not moving forward from it. So again, don't beat yourself up, dust yourself off and keep going, okay? Our mistakes and our failures teach us. This is how our soul evolves, how it grows, how it takes more information in, and then we can apply it forward. And, I feel you are in a student phase somewhere in your life. It's almost like the teachers are there to guide you, and spirit is there to guide you. You even have spirit animals. They want you to trust your intuition here. And maybe this is new for you to trust your intuition and have some healthy boundaries up, because I do feel people have taken advantage of you. And some of you are working through is people energy. The things that people have done to you, the things that people have said to you, right? And this is what you're moving through and working past. And maybe you've closed yourself off, but you're not meant to be closed right now, Aquarius. There's something beautiful that is entering your life. And Spirit is communicating and showing you all the signs around that, right? They're coming through the numbers, the animals that are coming forward, and, everything that you're feeling within yourself. And I feel that your soul is letting you know it is time to move forward. It's now time to look ahead and not backwards, right? So allow yourself to see the world new. Allow yourself to explore the world, explore your passions, explore what it is that makes your heart sing, rather than having an excuse or a reason why you can't do that. Okay, so whatever those reasons are, it might have to do with the fact that you're so busy. Or why bother because you've already done it and it's, hasn't worked out yet. But you know what? This time it is going to be different. And you know what? Again, you might make a mistake or fail, and that is okay, right? You can do that here. This is the energy, it's supporting you. This is how you're going to grow, and this is how you're going to evolve. Now we have things that are balancing out here. And I feel that, I don't know why, but they're showing me someone's physical health. Like you've been receiving signs from your body that something is out of alignment. And if you don't relax now, the universe is going to make you relax, is how they're saying it. This is where sometimes things happen out of our control. And a lot of times I feel that, when it is out of our control, we beat ourselves up about it. We, go into the spiral, into these emotions, and it halts our life. So I'm getting something to do with like divorce. I'm getting like child custody. I'm getting something to do with HR, like many different things that can interfere with our lives. And, I don't know what your story here is, Aquarius, with the Justice card. You can share with us in the comment section below, because I feel that for the Aquarius collective today, each of our story is a message for everyone here in the collective, right? So maybe there is something that you are battling right now, and you're trying to prove yourself, or you're wanting to seek the truth. I'm getting truth seekers coming in, the revealing of the truth. All of this is happening here. And again, karma is in at play here. So karma is going to take care of it. So let go of any kind of expectations you have around the results or outcome of whatever this is, whatever it is in your life. You're expecting something to happen here. Maybe there's time restrictions on this. They want you to let that go and allow spirit and karma to take care of it. It is going to work in your favor. Now, sometimes what happens is we experience a closed door, and some of you may have experienced a closed door. That is why you're holding on to something here. Forgiveness is jumping out again. So I do feel spirit is wanting you to practice forgiveness. I know it's hard to forgive when something really bad happens, right? And it's not about forgetting, but it's about moving forward from that. Because if we're holding on to grudge, if we're holding on to this darkness, wanting revenge, wanting this or that, it interferes with us, not anyone else, right? So let that go. Work on letting that go. Seek some help if you need to help release this energy. And visualization here. Visualize, what experience you would like to have past that. So say, for example, you're going through something in court and you're wanting to win this court around whatever this is. So say, for example, if you win, then what? What is the outcome of that? I want you to visualize on that outcome, and visualizing it and then releasing it, letting it go into the universe, trusting that spirit is working in your favor, because that experience after the fact is what's coming in, and it might happen in a way that you're not expecting. This is why the expectations have to be let go of, because sometimes things work in ways that we don't understand. Sometimes things happen in a way we don't understand, and they can be unfair. Sometimes life is just unfair, and we don't understand why things happen the way they do, but there's always a higher purpose and a higher reasoning behind it. So for example, in my life, I went through a lot of hardships. And, sometimes I question, like, what was that? Why am I going through it now? What is this related to the past? Why is it popping up? Why am I not able to move through it? Why is it so hard? It feels unfair, right? But I trust that it's happening for a purpose and a reason. And this is only temporary. It's not going to last, right? And if you're seeing the numbers 1111, this is just letting you know that something is coming together. You're in alignment with your higher purpose, your higher self. They're communicating with you when you're connecting with that number. And sometimes I know it can drive us crazy when we're seeing so many angel numbers, so many signs. Like, what does that mean, right? It just means that you're connected. That spirit is supporting you at this time. So take it all in and be within that magic that is revealing itself to you, right? So I do feel that there's some sort of a discovery here. There's some sort of truth that is coming out, and any kind of deception, any kind of lies are dissolving and fading away. This does take time. I do feel divine timing is at play. It's not something that happens instantly. And I feel someone is already telling you the truth somewhere. Like the truth is already out there, right? And maybe there's denial. Maybe there's not wanting to see the truth, because then you have to face the challenge of moving through that change of it. And I feel your intuition is already letting you know what the truth is. So listen to that intuition. You already know what it is that you're looking for, right? They're letting you know that you already know. Trust that inner knowing, trust that inner guidance. And what needs to fade away, what needs to let go, whatever is peeling off of you, let it peel off. Allow it to go away. Allow it to leave you, because, sometimes we hold on to the past because of being in that familiar energy, or we just don't know what else to experience because that's all we know. And yes, you're going to walk into the unfamiliar. It's uncharted territory and it can be scary, but allow yourself some time to get adjusted to this new energy. You're going to find that things are really going to work out for you, Aquarius. So what I'm going to do now is pull a Spirit Warrior card for you. This is the Alki Oracle. So this is a Spirit Warrior within you that is being activated through Mars moving into Sagittarius on November the 4th. And you're going to feel this energy activation throughout the entirety of November. Okay, so save this reading. We are getting Zenith. Look at that, Zenith. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card. So she who prepares, formulate, strategize, and devise. Okay, this is what she is saying to you. So let's read the interpretation here. She who prepares, so you're in a place of preparation right now. You've been holding on. I'm getting a stagnant energy here. So maybe things have been slow or not moving at all. This is a time to prepare. So Zenith or Zenith, she who prepares has donned her armor, but she still wears her cloak. She is not ready to launch into battle. For now, her goal is to seek the best path possible for her. Preparation must take precedence at this time. War seems to be inevitable to her as she gazes out. Marked as a leader by her headdress, she must also prove her qualities as a strategist and planner. Some may think she is made of stone, implaceable, immovable, but they make a grave mistake. Zenith simply waits for the best time to make her move. Her headdress crowns her with the ability to see things clearly in black and white, while her heart is wrapped in passion and fire. The message of this card is to lay plans for what you want. Getting your projects, schemes, and dreams down on paper will serve you well. With proper preparation, decisions will emerge from the black and white areas, revealing themselves as clear as yes or no. Do not let anyone rush you into anything right now, particularly yourself. Devote some time to formulating a framework for what you want to accomplish. Fill in the blanks with the steps and to-do lists. Then do them. It is never a bad idea to include others in your strategizing and sessions. Execution of your plans will be enriched by more than one input. All right, so that is Zenith's message to you. I also have 3 journaling prompts, so feel free to write these down and use them. What strategies have worked for me in the past? Have I made all necessary preparations for my endeavor? And the third one, how can I lay plans now for my future self? So those are your journaling prompts. That is Zenith. And we are going to go ahead and close and seal your reading with an angel number. So you might already be seeing this angel number around. We are getting 2626, the right decision. Spirit is letting you know that you made the right decision, and the right decision, you know that within your heart what that is. So embracing the future, it is time for you to start embracing the future. There's a lot of inner wisdom that is guiding you at this time. There is a releasing of fear that needs to happen. You're going to overcome any kind of challenges you are facing. They want you to be optimistic. Okay, be optimistic, look ahead, and have a positive outlook. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, those of you that have made it this far in the video, thank you so much for your love and support, everyone. I wanted to officially announce that I've launched another channel. It is called The Sacred Oracles. I'll leave you a link in the description box below. It's something that's been sitting within me for a long time, and now it's finally taken shape. And I've got my first video up already, a reading for you and a welcome video. So make sure you go check that out. It is an opportunity for me to express my creativity through different divination tools to bring you more messages. So yeah, go check that out on the other channel. And thank you again so much for your love and support here, everyone. Until the next time. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.